Hello, everyone. Bridget Chanley for Spavia Live from Spavia of Naples. And today I'm so excited. We have our first guest. This is so exciting. I feel like it's like legit now that I have a guest. And yes. I'm so happy that it's you, Taresa. So Taresa Spiroff from Clean, Florida. Say that right? Clean, yes. Florida is our guest today. And she is an amazing local business owner right here in Naples. And instead of me telling everyone about your business and what you do, I am going to allow you to do that. So what do you do, Taresa?
Well, hey, thanks for having me. I love that you are inviting local businesses to meet with your following, your fan base. And so, my name's Taresa, and I own a local cleaning company here in Naples, Florida, called Clean Florida. And I started my business. I moved to Naples a little over 20 years ago, and knew I wanted to do something different. I kind of fell into the cleaning business, but for my real life. Besides work, I'm a mom. I love doing home renovations. That's kind of I'm self-proclaimed home fixer-upper. And when I'm not covered in sawdust and dirt, I love going to the theater and going to nice restaurants. But the cleaning gig is my full-time job business that I do every day.
That's so funny that you said like you're the home fixer-upper, because I think about that's what you do for me every week.
Yes. Well, it's funny, it's funny you say that. We clean for people so that then they can do what they love to do, whether it is hang wallpaper or build a table or go to the theater or whatever they like to do, or drag kids around to soccer practice and baseball and dance class. So so we clean for you and other families that can then do what they love. Yeah. The idea of me cleaning my house on a weekend and not being able to work in my garden or something, that would be sad.
I know. It really is such. If I can put one more thing off my plate of things that I have to do, I gladly cleaning my house is one of them. And yeah. Your girls come in every week to my house and just do their magic, sprinkle their fairy dust. I don't know what they do, but they are in and out so quick, and they just put everything back together. Again, I think it's like they wave their magic wand, and it just brings me so much joy. It really does.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. Oh my gosh, that makes my heart soar. It is, we call them our cleaning fairies for a reason, that what we do for you, it's kind of like our bread and butter, that's really our focus. You'd asked me before, like, what's kind of our thing? It really is, our local families, Naples families that we love to service and do that maintenance cleaning where you're there every week or every 2 weeks or even once a month. We do other types of cleanings as well, like right now, tons of vacation rental cleanings. People are staying in houses versus hotels, and Florida people are still traveling around Florida just to kind of get away. But yeah, you are kind of our typical bread and, people that we love, where you're working, you're busy, you've got kids in school, whatever school looks like to you right now or is going to look like to you here in the next week or two. And we love hearing that it changes your life and gives you give you that time back to, spend time with your family. Yeah, we love it.
Absolutely. We've been spending so much time in our homes the past few months.
Oh my gosh.
But
absolutely.
It really is important that you want that to be, I think about it has become our sanctuary. It's become our safe place. So you want to love what's around you. So I think that you providing the amazing service that you do, that just makes you love your home. Because for me, when my house is messy, I hate it. Like I just like, I don't like that. I don't like that. But when it's clean, and everything, it just feels so good. So I think
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk away. I think it's how we grew up, right? Like you can't sit and relax until your house is clean. It was kind of like we were raised where, during the week you're in school, you're doing your activities, sports, whatever. And then it was weekends. You got to do your chores before you get to go out and play with your friends, whatever. Well, life is even times that by 100 as far as like our go factor for, everybody's working now, moms and dads, there's single parents, there's kids our children have these extreme expectations put on them to be in every sport, every dance class, you're driving them all over the place. And then, oh my gosh, to then clean, and I can't sit in a dirty house and then like, oh, let's go out on the boat. I would never be able to do that. And with a dirty house, or I don't know, have people over or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I think that maybe it is kind of like how we grew up. I mean, my mom worked full time and she spent her Saturdays cleaning. I mean, that's just how it was. So, and she always had the same house because you never knew who was going to come over, even though no one ever did.
Oh yeah. Well, my thing is, it is also, make your bed and clean your house before you leave, because what if something happens and like someone has to come to your house and like get your pajamas for you or take stuff to the hospital or whatever. Like, how embarrassing. Be like, oh, she didn't make her bed today. I mean, that's in my head. My mom guilted me into that. Like, so there's so much pressure. I mean, women and moms and business owners, especially, you and I know this firsthand when you're raising a family and running a business. You can only do so much. And we women, sorry guys, I know there's guys out there too, we shouldn't feel so bad about having some help and just saying, okay, please, let's get the house clean. Let's have somebody do something, I don't know, clean the pool, do your bookkeeping, whatever it is as a mom, business owner, like outsource that stuff. Just do it. We deserve it. We deserve it.
We really do. I think it's really important. Again, and it gives me such like mental, like takes stress off me. That's what I love to do, because then I feel like then I can show up for my family in a better, more nice kind of way.
Yeah. I quit fighting with my daughter years ago about this because I thought, life's too short. It's just not worth it to be stressed about that. And so I just get someone to clean. I'm like, there's bigger things, these are first world problems, is fighting over a clean bathroom or bedroom. So just get rid of that problem, stress, and then show up as a better mom, a better business owner, a better wife, spouse, because you're not arguing over dust. Who cares? It's dust.
I know it's silly, but it really is important. Like it really is important. So thinking about your business, what do you think? You said like I'm your bread and butter, but what's your real specialty, you think?
We really, our specialty is that maintenance cleaning, where we get to know and build relationships with our clientele and with our staff. So our staff has this, symbiotic relationship with them. It really is what we do best, because we've over the years put some good systems in place to help us communicate the best we can with our clients, with our clients and our cleaning techs. It's a dance, it's a dance that we do every day and that we're working on constantly. So that really is it's what we do best, is that ongoing relationship building. I think is so important to build that relationship. And we have a really low staff turnover, which we'll talk about later, I know, but and why you and I know each other. But it is important to have that relationship. And I think that's something that we do really well. We do, it touched on it, those vacation rentals. We do move in, move outs. People are moving like crazy, or they were this summer. And one-time cleans, let's say you're having a party or you feel overwhelmed and just need one-time catch up. We do all sorts of those projects and help people out. But yeah, we love relationship building and having, feeling like we're part of the community too, is so important.
That's what I was going to say, as far as what I think as as one of your clients is your specialty is the way that you communicate with me. I have never had better communication and clear expectations before in my life. And I've used for years. So to everyone, I get a text message as a reminder, an email from Clean Florida every week of, it's just a reminder, we're coming to clean your house at this time on this date. And then the girls leave me sheets of everything they did with checks on it. It's so, again, like, I don't have to guess, well, did they do that? Do they know to do that? Communication, I think, really is what sets you apart. And that's, again, I wanted to ask you what your thought your specialty was, but to me as a client, that is like, I've never experienced that before. And I really do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. That makes me feel amazing. I'll tell you, communication, it is our daily, it's on like the top of my whiteboard. It's so important because people get mad at us, not about cleaning. Very few people are mad that we didn't dust a lampshade. They're upset about we didn't communicate with them. Mm-hmm. And so our goal is constantly that communication. Just like you said, like, hey, what did they do? Did they do this? And taking the guesswork out, because you're so busy. You don't need to wonder what your cleaning gals are doing. So I'm so glad we're doing well by you.
Really, it's amazing. And I really do appreciate that. It's just something, I think it's really a step above. There's many people that you can hire and services you can hire to clean your home. And it's those things that really do make me think, oh, you know what? I'm on their mind. Like, they know I exist and they want to do a good job. And when they walk out the door, they leave me a paper and they know that they've touched on all those things. So that to me is what is amazing. So, like I said before, we're spending a lot of time at home. We have been spending a lot of time at home. And this has been challenging for everyone. If we're homeschooling our kids or trying to run our business during the COVID pandemic. And I was wondering if you can share with us kind of like some of the challenging, what this whole challenge has brought you and how you've then had to kind of maybe make some changes in your own business because of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it has been a challenging time for all of us, cleaning companies, all businesses included. And the cleaning industry is just needed more than ever before now. So it's been such a pivot for us, going from maybe something that people really want or like to have versus this almost a necessity, having this disinfecting peace of mind, especially your home. Like, if you go to work and then come home, is your health, are you bringing germs and viruses home? So we really, really are on top of those specific things that we know people are so in tune to. And the girls are so carefully trained right now, not only for their own safety, but for our clients too. And so we've really had some challenging times, but it's made us so much stronger as a cleaning company. I've never talked about disinfecting products so much in my entire life. And I own a cleaning company for, almost 20 years. So the challenges in the beginning were just supplies and PPE equipment, just like everybody else. But we luckily partner with some awesome local vendors that kept us up and going and still are, because you still can't find stuff.
I know.
You're my puppy.
I know. I need my Clorox wipes. I'm missing them these days. For what? I don't use them a lot, but I do miss them for certain things. But I think all of a sudden we all had to become kind of like cleaning experts, right? Mm-hmm. Is this a disinfectant or is this a cleaner or whatever? So, all of a sudden I think everyone started talking your language.
Yeah, I love it. And it brought us through the forefront of the importance of that my cleaning gals were part of this first line of defense. We were part of the solution. How good was that to feel, but so scary. I mean, my staff's amazing. A handful of them never missed a beat. They gloved up, put on masks, off they went. Didn't miss any work, just kept on chugging. And I know they were scared. Now, they didn't say anything to me, but we over communicated with them as well. Like anything that was happening, I took tons of classes on safety and disinfecting and really how to do it right. And there is a right way and a wrong way. And that's kind of that peace of mind. That's the difference between a professional cleaning company and a mom and pop. And there's nothing wrong with a mom and pop, especially if in days gone by. But you really, if you're hiring somebody and you need to feel like that's being done correctly, you should find someone that's had some training, because you don't want you to get sick or them. And we're not fear mongers either. Like, we're not afraid, but you just got to be smart. Be smart.
And I think you and I just had that conversation personally during, the months that we were in the stay-at-home order, that, I was so impressed that, you were taking that time then to make sure not only you, but all your staff and employees were properly trained with, what are the right ways of cleaning and disinfecting and making sure you're adhering to all the COVID, like precautions or, ways to clean properly. And I thought, that you're really taking this seriously, and so are your staff. And I just really appreciate hearing how, what you were doing kind of during that time. So I think that's amazing. And I think that really is what separates.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. It feels good. I feel confident and proud. And I know that my confidence rubs off on my staff. If I looked like a scared, weak kind of leader, they would be scared and running for the hills and not knowing what they're doing. And I was probably externally very calm, and maybe to you I'm like hiding under a table with a bottle of vodka, but with them I'm like, it's gonna be fine, ladies, everything's good, here's our classes, this is what we're gonna do. I saved my tears and vodka chugging in private. And then I get it.
We've all had those moments. We've all had those moments during this time. But I think you're right. But it's being a leader, and then okay, so this is the situation. How can I come out stronger? And that was really, you took, okay, what do I not know? Like, what do my girls not know? I'm going to figure this out, and I'm going to not only keep my employees safe, but I'm going to do the best possible job I can for my clients. And that's amazing. So
thank you.
That pivots me now to how we know one another. And for everyone who probably has no idea, Taresa signed up Clean Florida to be a corporate member of Spavia. And so everyone probably knows that you can individually just become a member and sign up, and then you go in and get your services. But we also have a corporate membership. So Taresa then has the ability to be a member, and then she can allocate that monthly service to someone different every month if she chooses. And so can you kind of share with everyone why you decided to even kind of have this conversation with me about how we can make this work maybe for Clean Florida?
Yeah, absolutely. I was trying to think of something kind of outside of the box to take care of my team, because they're working so hard. They're even pre-COVID, they're just working hard. It's a physically demanding job. They don't often get time to pamper themselves, and they would never spend the money on themselves. A lot of people probably don't want, they're givers, and my staff it's a giving job because of just the type of job it is. And I thought, I want to do something fun and different and treat them. And so that's why, you and I met, and I'm like, how about I do like a spa day once a month for them? And you're like, I have a program. So it worked out so well. And I would highly recommend it to other business owners out there, whether you have 2 employees or 20. The months that my employees don't go, my office manager will go, or sometimes I sneak myself in, or my, family, whatever it is, they love it. I wish I had a little black bag in front of me. Yes. I would hold it up right now, because I hold the bag up during our staff meetings, and we do a big drawing and a big woo, and they love it. They love it. Good.
We love having, that ability to pamper the girls from Clean Florida because we know how hard they work and we know that it's meaningful to them. And that, again, I always think about, you made the point about maybe they don't want to spend the money on themselves because they're givers. And I think as women, we can easily fall down that trap. Like, oh, it's so indulgent to go to the spa. And it's like, I don't need that. I'm just going to keep on. And we just kind of have this like, that's not for me kind of thing. Yep. And it's amazing. And I think I was chatting about this with someone just the other day. And I think you, Taresa, could probably agree with me that it's not indulgent. It really is about self-care. And it's amazing how you feel after, taking care of yourself and how much better than you can be for your family. Or again, I think for you, it's like they're going to probably be better employees because you're giving that to them and you recognize how hard they work and giving them something like this. I think that is such a amazing partnership. You want it to work for, as an employer, you want to have that relationship work for you and your employee. And so by giving them something a little bit different that really is maybe something they wouldn't do for themselves, but it really does help them with their self-care, it's like you're really investing in them as that person. I mean, you can give them a Starbucks gift card and all that, and we do fun things like that for our employees as well. But really say, no, go take care of yourself because I depend on you.
Yeah, go do it. So and we've had some of the girls win the prize, or we've given it to them because they did something amazing, or they went over and above beyond for a client of ours, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not going to go." I'm like, "You better go, treat yourself." And I'll tell you the other thing. In this day of employee retention and recruitment, and I have to treat my staff like VIPs. And I think most of us do in this area. Collier County is such a bubble of unemployment bubble where whatever's happening around the world or our country right now, Collier County, Naples, Florida, I feel like we're just business as usual. And people are working and there's no staff and we're understaffed. And if I don't pay my staff really well and give them some of these kind of perks, they're going to go, why would they work for me? And I want them to tell all their friends how amazing it is to work for Clean Florida. So, and if their backs are sore, they should go get a massage.
Right. And I love, as a client, I know how well you treat your employees. I know you pay them well. I know you treat them well. So just from, past experience, I know those same employees will be with you for a long time. And that's important for me, is using you as my cleaning service, that you just don't have employee turnover. That's scary. Right. And when I think about hiring someone to come clean my house, that they don't treat their employees. So the employees are probably not really invested in doing their very best because they don't care. And then two, knowing that those same employees will be coming back week after week. And I recognize them and, I know who they are. That's important to me as someone who uses your services as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're probably one of the highest paying companies in our area for our employees because I don't want that turnover. It's, we go back to what I said earlier, this relationship building between our clients and our cleaning techs and that communication. It's just, they don't want to lose their job with me because they can't get a better paying cleaning job in our area. And I'm okay with that. I pay them well so that they go out in my community and they treat the Bridgets of the world amazingly as well. And they're not going to jeopardize their job by doing anything stupid or like, I'm making $10 an hour. I'll go to work at Walmart. No, we don't. And most of my staff is really educated. They're from all over the world. They come to me from all different backgrounds and educations. It's just, I've got a veterinarian, I have an engineer. So if you ever come in my office, we have dogs everywhere. And so I have my own vet.
And you're right. It is about trust. when you're letting people that you don't know into your home to go through your stuff. I mean, they're not going through my drawers or anything like that, but they're in my home.
It's intimate. Yeah.
You need to have that trusting relationship. So I love that so much. So this is a great segue. Thank you so much. How do people, if they are interested in learning more about what you do and getting a quote or something like that, how do they get a hold of you, Taresa?
Yeah, super easy. You can either call us at 239-263-0183. But easier than that to remember a phone number is just go by your name, which is clean-florida.com, to our website, or our Facebook page is also Clean Florida. We have tons of fun stuff on Facebook. I'm working on my Instagram, I promise.
I think we all now understand the importance of clean. You know, tidy's one thing, but clean is top of mind for everyone. So again, from my own experience to everyone, if you are interested in getting cleaning services like I do on a weekly basis or bi-weekly or monthly, or just that one time, like Taresa said, if you're having a party, you just need cleanup, or the holidays are coming and you know you're going to have people visiting, reach out to them. They do an amazing job. They'll come sprinkle their fairy dust and make your house look amazing like they do mine. So thank you so much, Taresa, for joining me as my first guest on Spavia Live.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
Have a good time. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.